We just like to say hi and welcome. My name is Miller Fouch, and I'm the Knox County Project Search Instructor here at Sarah Moore Green. We'd like to thank each of you for taking the time to attend today. We'd like to also acknowledge community partners that are in attendance with us. Our program is supported by a partnership with the Sertoma Center, and we have several members of the Sertoma Center here as well. And we would also like to acknowledge vocational rehabilitation in the Tennessee Department of Human Services. This program is partly funded and fully supported through them, and our vocational rehabilitation counselor is here as well. We are guided through a project search steering committee here in town, and that is through the Knoxville Area Employment Consortium. And this is led by Dr. Robert Nicholas, and Dr. Bob is in the back, and we'd like to say thank you to him for all his years of service on that steering committee. We are very thankful for his leadership, his guidance, and his expertise and knowledge about project search, both holistically, but also through this transition program, which is what we are a part of. I do want to thank our special guests. We have several assistant superintendents here today with us. We have a lot of central office and system-wide staff. We have our high school case managers and staff that came as well to support our student interns. Our interns represent 5 different high schools here in Knox County, and they have so many people here to support them, but definitely we want to remember those case managers from their base schools. And now I'm going to pass over the microphone to our Knox County Business Liaison, and this is Casey Robison.
You guys, I just also wanted to say thank you so much for coming today, and I want to share a little bit about our Project Search and Knox County Schools partnership. Project Search is a nationally acclaimed model for transitioning students with intellectual disabilities and or autism from high school into employment through internships at local businesses in the community. As an organization, Project Search began in 1996, and in 2019, Knox County Schools started partnering with Project Search. Prior to this year, Knox County Schools has had 2 business partnerships in the local community that support interns through Project Search. But this year, for the first time, Knox County Schools joined Project Search as a business partner to host our own interns as they honed various skills and they were seeking future employment. To support our interns, several KCS departments have signed up to host these young men and women as they explored job possibilities and learned more about their interests and skill sets. You'll hear from our departments here in just a bit, but I'd like to recognize them now. So if I call out your name or you're a part of the department that we list, would you please stand so that we can recognize you? We have partnered with the KCS Nutrition Department. Thank you. The KCS mailroom. Thank you, gentlemen. Our KCS custodial department. Thank you. The KCS warehouse. You can stay standing. Thank you. Sarah Moore Green Magnet Academy. We've got some special guests from Sarah Moore Green. I see 2 principals that should be standing as well. Thank you. There are some teachers in the room as well. We want to recognize you guys. Thank you. And also the Knox County Schools Clothing Center. Thank you, ladies. Everyone who just did is a reason that Knox County Schools and the Project Search Business Partnership has been so successful this year. And I am thrilled to say that in our first year, all 5 of our interns have successfully obtained competitive employment. That deserves a big celebration. I also want to take a special moment to thank our Project Search instructor, Ms. Miller Fouch. Her exceptional leadership is the reason that we're here today. So thank you, Ms. Fouch. I'm going to now hand it over to our guest speaker, Dr. Andrew Brown, Assistant Superintendent of Student Success.
Thank you, Casey. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate a truly remarkable occasion, the graduation of our Project Search students. This day marks not just the culmination of hard work and dedication, but also a significant milestone in our commitment to empowering young individuals as they transition into the workforce and embrace their futures. First, I want to take a moment to recognize the incredible students we are honoring today. Each of you has shown immense courage, resilience, and determination throughout your journey in the Project Search program. You have faced challenges, learned new skills, and grown in ways you may not have thought possible. Today, we celebrate not just your achievements, but also the unique talents and strengths that each of you bring to the world. Project Search is more than just a program. It's a transformative experience that prepares students for a meaningful employment and independent living. Through hands-on internships, classroom instruction, and the support of dedicated mentors, you have gained valuable skills and real-world experience that will serve you well in your careers. We are proud of your accomplishments and excited to see where your paths will lead. I would also like to take a moment to thank and acknowledge the vital role that our school district, specifically our Human Resources Department, has taken in establishing a partnership with this new Project Search site. Your commitment to inclusivity and support for all students is commendable. By becoming a partner, you have created a bridge between education and employment, providing our students with opportunities that will benefit them for a lifetime. To our educators, mentors, and support staff, thank you for your unwavering dedication. Your hard work, patience, and belief in our students have made a tremendous difference in their lives. You have been their champions, guiding them every step of the way. The impact you have made goes far beyond the classroom. Your influence will resonate in their lives for years to come. And to our departmental partners, food services, maintenance, custodial services, the mailroom, our clothing center, thank you for opening your arms to our students. Your willingness to engage with them, provide internships, and foster an inclusive work environment is invaluable. Together, we are breaking down barriers and creating a brighter future for all. As we look to the future, it is my hope that we continue to build on this foundation of support and partnership. The skills and experiences gained through Project Search will empower our graduates to contribute meaningfully to our communities and workforce. Let us ensure that our program continues to grow, providing more students with opportunities to thrive. To our graduates, as you step into this next chapter of your lives, remember that you are equipped with the tools you need to succeed. Embrace the challenges ahead of you with the same courage and determination you've shown during your time in Project Search. You're capable of achieving great things, and we believe in you wholeheartedly. In closing, let's celebrate the achievements of our graduates, the dedication of our staff, and the support of our school community. Together, we are making a difference, and together we will continue to create opportunities for all. Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future. Thank you. At this time, I am going to turn over the mic to our Executive Director of Special Education, Dr. Karen Loy.
It's so great to see all of you all this afternoon. And I want to go back a little bit in Dr. Brown's story and thanking everybody, but I have to tell you a little bit about the history of this, us being here this afternoon. So about a year and a half ago, we've had two Project Search programs in place for a number of years. And we got this wild idea that we think Knox County Schools ought to be our business partner. So I talked to Ms. Pittman, who is our supervisor of transition, so she kind of orchestrates all of this and many other programs in our county, which I appreciate, Michelle. Started talking to her about it, and so we said, well, we got to get Project Search permission first. They weren't really gung-ho about this. They said that many of their school-based Project Search programs were not very successful. And that they pushed back on us a little bit. But we were pretty determined, as we are, and so we pushed on that a little bit, and they relented. But we had to have a couple of meetings with them before they would agree. And so we started then on this journey, and the great thing about it is we had a list of things to do. So I got the privilege of going to all these great department heads that you've already been recognized, and it said, hey, here's what Project Search is. I'd sent them a little video and said, would you be willing to be part of our partnership? And without a doubt, every single one of them said yes. Not like, let me think about it. Can you give me some more information? I have a few questions for you. It was just wholeheartedly, yes, we will continue to invest in our students. Then I had to meet with Mr. James Slay, who's the principal of Sarah Moore Green. He was just appointed, and I might have gotten him on his third day of being a principal. So I go up to Mr. Slay and start talking about Project Search and how his school location and his environment here and what he produces in students and would be a great location for this. And guess what he did too? That sounds great. That sounds great. He probably didn't even know his staff's name or how many classrooms he had, to tell you the truth. Because just as a brand new principal, it's kind of like drinking out of a fire hydrant. And so that's what was going on, but he readily said yes. So I just sat down by him over there and I said, would you ever have guessed when I really cornered him at the Principal Institute last year and said, would you do this for us? We'd be sitting here today. And his words back to me were, I would have never dreamed you'd had such an impact on our school. And I just appreciate that partnership. And I don't know where our parents are. If you're a parent of one of our grades, y'all wave at me, Libby. Yeah, there you go. We started partnering with you probably at preschool and special ed. And you all have been our partners for all these years. And I'm amazed at, would we have believed we'd be sitting here when we started? Long ago, when we got them through those middle school years, God help us all, and we get them to this high school experience in this final year of their education. How wonderful this is and what we have to celebrate today. So I want to thank you all for being our partners. I want to also thank Shannon and Raven. They're here somewhere. They are back there in the back. Raven makes beautiful balloon displays. If you need somebody, I'll do a sales pitch for her side job. They came along. They've been Project Search teachers for a few years, and when we started this, and when I tell you late, we were late in getting all our approvals done, came over here, supported Sarah Moore Green and Miller to get all of this round up in this thing. So I really appreciate the camaraderie and the partnership they have together. And I think that's my theme for the day is partnership. And I think that's what this is all about. And it's taken so many levels for this to work and for people to cooperate with each other and to assist and work through problems that were all with the answer immediately like, yes, we are doing this. So I just want to take a thank you for all of us, because I think, and I didn't know we were going to have kindergartner partners in here either, which like made my day when I turned around and saw those. It's just been a wonderful experience for this process. A few years ago, we get monitored every year by the state of Tennessee and special education because we're such a large district. And we were sitting in one of those monitoring informations, and our guy from the state, one of the supervisors from the state, commented on our Project Search classroom. And at that point in time, we had one. And he said, and we have used this as a quote in every situation, is that he said that Michelle Pittman was able to do God's work. And every step of the way, and so we still tell her she's the only one of us that does God's work recognized by the state, but this work in Project Search really is God's work. It is a wonderful partnership and collaboration and cooperation between so many people to have a great event. So I got a great quote for you. One of the most prolific writers that we all know and love, Dr. Seuss. And in his book, Oh, the Places We Will Go, he says, congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. So graduates, we are so proud of you. Interns, you all have done such a great job. I can't wait to hear all these people brag about you because I know that's what they're going to get. So congratulations for such a great job. So my last thing is to introduce Mr. Christopher Deal. He's an assistant principal here, and he's going to brag on the things that have happened too. Congratulations, guys.
Wow. Sherry, I talked to Sherry prior to this, and I said, how are you feeling? She goes, nervous. And I said, Sherry, I'm more nervous because I don't think anything I could say will do you all justice. Sherry, Michael, Meg, Haley, Elena, you five have had such an impact on Sarah Moore Green. It's beyond what you ever could imagine, because your impact, you'll never know your impact, because once you leave here, that's the impact that's going to spread through this building. You have kindergartners that are over here that are about 10 years younger than you, 12 years younger than you. You are going to leave an impact on them. You have cafeteria staff workers in the back that you work so hard in there. Yes, I see you back there. You made an impact on them. Throughout this building, yes, you have done multiple areas. You know, you've helped keep the building clean, but your ability to connect with the adults, your ability to just bring a happiness to this, to what you do, goes far beyond anything I've ever seen. There's something I've never have ever asked a child that I worked with is, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you are the reason why I don't ask that, because I feel that's a limited question, because you could be anything, right? You know, we all have our strengths. Some of us are physically fit. Some of us are mentally fit. Some of us have that strength in being able to talk to people, right? So my goal for you is to find your strength and figure out how to make a career out of it, right? For me, I'm able to talk to people, and I thought, okay, when I was your age, I thought, what can I do to still be myself and foster that? And I end up getting an education. I do this, and I get to talk to everybody every single day. I'm like, okay, I'm living my dream. It's not even a job. And I look at you all, and you know, Michael, I look at you right now and thinking all the smiles. You got a quilt from the cafeteria workers. They spoiled you in there. Michael had long hair till when? About a month ago? And then it went purple, then green, and then today he walked in with the buzz cut. You all, the impact, again, the impact you're going to make on me, that you have made on me, it's going to be long lasting. And I know there's a group of kids coming in after you. You all are going to be tough to beat. Meg, your impact on Miss Russell in PE. Every day Meg comes to my office to get candy with Miss Russell, and we talk, and she smiles. I'm like, you know, and the highlight is when she gets you remember those candy rings, right? Yeah, so I'll always throw some in there for her when she can get them. But I'm proud of each and every single one of you, and I can't wait to see what you do, and you better not forget us. And you come back anytime you want to, okay? And you all, thank you very much. I'm going to turn it back over to Casey Robinson.
So you've heard a little bit about us today, but we want to show you what's been happening all year. We partnered with Fulton High School, and they have put together a video for you guys to see what our interns have been working on.
Everybody, it's Ashley, social worker here at Sarah Moore Green. Just wanted to say a big thank you to our Project Search interns for all the hard work you've done. You've helped me out so much with the Second Harvest Food Program, your dedication and the hard work with this program has just made it so successful. And I love that the students get to see a hard-working example. And I wish you guys the best of luck going forward. And happy graduation.
I wish you guys work toward everything. Love you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Big happy for you. Love your future goals. Enjoy your I'm with you and it's Candy, I love you. Congratulations.
Good morning, guys. Hope you're well when you find this video. I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you for all the help you gave to me in the cafeteria. Man, you're absolutely awesome. Sherry, Micah, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I wish you best as you get growing up to greater things. Be kind, I love you. Take care.
Hi, Alina, Michael, Sherry, Megan, Haley. I'm so proud of you guys and all you've done for Sherry's Project Search interns. I've gotten to watch you grow, and I'm so excited to see what's next for you.
We are so excited and so proud of you guys and excited to see where you guys go and all the great stuff that you're going to do after these days.
Thank you so much for everything you did to support our program this year. Congratulations, everyone.
I'd like to thank Project Search for the help this year. Michael, Megan, Sherry, and I hope I got everybody. Thank you very much. You did a tremendous job. God bless you.
Congratulations, Don, congratulations, and good luck in the future.
Meg has been a tremendous asset to the new Knox County Schools Resource Center this semester. She has helped us greatly with things like laundry, sorting, putting things away, and just organizing our center so that social workers can pull from students in need in our county. We have loved having her. She has been just so much help for us. Meg, we are so excited as you graduate. We can't wait to hear about where you end up working and all the exciting things you're doing. You are a rock star and we will miss you so much, but make sure you keep all of your friends at work laughing like you have for us. Have a great summer and hopefully we will get to see you again soon.
Congratulations. Thank you for all your hard work.
Good luck in your new jobs. We will miss you.
Alina, Michael, and Sherry, thank you for your hard work in our school building. Every time I saw you focused on a task, you were also able to give a hello, a wave, or a how's your day. I appreciate you leading with kindness and a happy heart in our building. Haley and Meg, you became my right hand in the gym during kindergarten PE classes. I appreciate your willingness to help all the students succeed, your kind ways, and your attention to detail. There was never a day that the equipment closet was not locked.
Congratulations. Thank you guys for everything to help us get you out. This is construction. Yes, please.
Congratulations, Project Search graduates. We are so proud of you. Good luck in your exciting future. We're so proud of you.
All right, now we're gonna get to yes, Alina's very excited. We're gonna get to recognize each one of you for all the hard work that you've done this year. So when you hear your name, you're gonna come forward, okay? We will also invite some departmental folks up here to join us. You gonna start that or?
Yeah, or let's see, department.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start first with the nutrition department. I'd like to welcome Miss Brett Foster. And before she comes, come on here, sorry, just realized. So we've got our 5 interns, and I don't think I've said their names out loud yet, so I wanted to do that first. We've got Haley Bass, we have Alina Brooks, Michael Brooks, Sherry Elmore, and Megan Hurd. And up here you can see the high schools that they attended and where they're from, and we're just so proud because, you know, they've come all the way over here, but we've also gone to several locations for jobs. So for many of our students, this is not their community, and so we really appreciate that they trusted this process and that their families trusted us this year to come out here and start this program. So we're going to get started first off with recognitions for those interns that worked in the nutrition department this year. So this is Miss Brett Foster.
Thank you. Good afternoon. First of all, I want to say congratulations. This is a huge achievement for you all, and we are very proud of you and for you and look forward to what you're going to do in the future. I would also like to thank Dr. Loy for asking us to participate in this. I know that we've had the unique opportunity to have interns in our school cafeteria here at Sarah Green, but we also had the opportunity to have an intern in our office at Central Office. And it has been such a joy to get to know each and every one of you and to work alongside you. And I'm happy to say that we have actually hired one of the interns to work in one of our school cafeterias full time. And we're very excited about the future for her, and we're excited about all the opportunities that you all have in the future. So I will go ahead and do the certificate for Alina Brooks, who came to our office at Central Office and helped Kim Baumfell. She was such a joy to be around. She loved our candy bowl. So we always made sure the candy bowl was full for her. So congratulations, Alina. The other three that I have to present worked here in our cafeteria at Sarah Green, and I know our staff at Sarah Green could not say enough positive things about them. Loved each and every one of them, and we're very appreciative of the work that they did to help us make sure that the students of Sarah Green were fed every day. So we have Haley Bass, Michael Brooks, and Sherry Elmore. Again, we are very appreciative to be involved in this process, and I know that it's been a great experience for you all, but it has been truly worthwhile and such a blessing to us as well. So thank you all and congratulations. And next up is Ryan Dillingham.
Thanks, y'all. I oversee the mailroom, but in addition to that, the other hat that I wear is the Executive Director of Transportation. So although I only got to work with Alina directly, we sort of got to participate in everyone else's project search by helping them get from here to there. So like I said, I didn't work with Alina as much. Kendall got to work with her a whole lot more than I do. But the things that Alina may not know, may not have seen, is something that's been touched on a couple of times here already tonight. The things that I did get to see are the smiles when Alina walked away. I got to see the joy on people's face after she came in and visited with them. You made people happy just by being there, Alina. So you did a great job in your job. You worked hard, you were diligent, you were there, you did everything that was asked of you, but you also brought a little sunshine and a little joy with you everywhere you went. And that's something that's very, very, very difficult to replace. We're gonna miss you. I'm incredibly grateful for this opportunity. I appreciate you coming and joining us for a little while, and I can't wait to see what your next step is. So, Alina Brooks. And now I'd like to introduce Lori Hall.
Good afternoon. It's so exciting to be here with you as we celebrate your accomplishments. Graduation is a special time, and it can be a little scary at times, but I believe it sounds like all of you all have got it together and ready to move on and to the next phase. And we're excited and happy for you. Very proud of you. It's an extremely great accomplishment for all of you. I represent the Maintenance and Operations Department. We have, let me see here what I've got. We have 3 of our graduates that worked in the warehouse, our Knox Central warehouse. That's where the hub of all the school supplies and the cleaning supplies and all of those things, or furniture, all types of things are moved around in that warehouse. It's hard work. It's hot. It's not easy work. But we had Megan and Sherry and Michael If y'all want to come up, I'll give you your certificates. Megan, oh, these are sticking together. Michael, thank you so much. Michael and Sherry, you can just wait right here if you want, and would help if I put my glasses on. Alina and Megan, I'd like for you to come up here as well. I've got certificates for you. I think I got yours mixed up, didn't I? Sherry, this is for Michael. Alina. This is for our custodial department. You two hang back just a minute. We're certainly appreciative of all that they did during the school year. They worked here at Sarah Moore Green, and I can tell you they were a difference maker. We didn't really realize what they were doing, working part of the day, of their school day here in our school. But I could see the monthly scores going up, and I'm like, what's going on? And then when we had conversation with Miller and Casey, come to find out they've been cleaning here. And so I'm like, aha, that's the difference. But to our good fortune, Sherry and Michael both wanted to come to work in our department as custodians. They came to my office, we talked for a little bit, they went through just a very average, normal interview, they rocked it. What you see here is what we saw the whole time that they were interviewing. So excited and such smiles, and we're so appreciative and extremely happy. Sherry is going to be working both of them are already working. We were planning on the Tuesday after Memorial Day when they would start, but they're like, no, we're ready. So we're like, come on. So Sherry is working at South Doyle Middle School, and Michael is working at Mount Olive Elementary. And so we are just super excited to have them. Congratulations. Thank you. I believe we have Mr. Deal to come up.
Thank you again. Again, I'm so proud of all five of you. I'm going to honor two of you as of now. So we have Haley Bass and Megan Hurd. They have been so vital to our community here at Sarah Moore Green, from working in the cafeteria, as we've talked about, helping keep our building nice and tidy throughout, whether it be the restrooms in the hall, just perfection. Working in the library as well. We have a very active library, organizing those books, helping with the book fair, but also on Second Harvest. That's where we give out bags on Friday to families. They've worked with our social worker, Ms. Giles, and go out every Friday, bag the food up, and deliver that. And again, when I talked about impact earlier, that impacts them when they go home over the weekend for these kids that might not have food. And so we are so happy to have two of you working with us this upcoming year. And so if Haley and Megan, if you can come up for me, please. This is for you. Yep, two of you. Here you go. Congratulations. Okay, and I'd like to introduce Monica Hurst.
Hey everyone, I'm Monica Hurst, and for the past 8 years I've had a desk job working in the homeless department, and I'm the contact now for DCS for Knox County Schools. But my supervisor took on the task of opening the clothing center that got shut down, and I was kind of roped into helping that, but I do love clothes, so that was great. And that is where I had the pleasure of meeting Miss Meg. I feel like not only were we co-workers, but we were friends, and I've enjoyed getting to know her. She has taught me what kindness is about for a coworker. And I know you all know we work with a lot of women, and sometimes that's not easy. But Meg was always such a joy to work with. And she taught me about determination, because she can tell you she had several interviews and she came in and maybe didn't hear back from them or didn't get it, but she kept going. She kept interviewing, and now she has a wonderful job lined up where she's going to make some money. She's not volunteering anymore. So we've just been so proud of her. And she also taught me about structure. And that was one thing I learned about her. And we both enjoy listening to Florida Georgia Line while we're working. Yeah? So, Meg, come on up and get your certificate. I have a big hug. And we also eat lunch at 11:30 every day, right, Meg? It's important. And now we're moving on to the program graduation.
Thank you each from the departments for coming here and presenting our interns with those awards. I think it means so much more coming from you all than it does from us, that recognition, but also for everybody to hear about the impact and the hard work that these interns have done. All right, so now it's time for the fun part, right? Yes, Selena, it is the fun part. Before we get going, I do just want to thank my team here, the team here based at Sarah Moore Green, Marcia and Christy. We've had a great year together, and Eric, and I couldn't be more thankful that we started this journey together, and hopefully we'll continue on. I want to also thank the entire Project Search team for their unwavering support this entire school year, especially Michelle and Raven and Shannon. And before we get going with the graduation and invite everybody up here, I just want to let our interns know that all the people in this room are here as your circles of support. And there are a lot of people here in this room. And I just want you to know that everybody is here to cheer you on. And the true joy in life is knowing that you have this many people in your corner, okay? And so anytime you need anything, one of these people in this room is going to be there for you, all right? And that's part of it, is making these relationships out as you go into jobs. And everybody in this room is so very proud of you. All right. So, Marcia, Christy, Eric, you guys want to come up? And Ashley and Travis, where are you all? You want to come up as well and help with these diplomas? Come on up. All right. These in order. So I'll go move this slide. Okay. Or I can just talk loud. Sorry, y'all, my clicker's not working, so here we are. So our first graduate is Haley Bass. Haley, you want to come up? Thank you. Sorry, Travis.
You're all good. Let me keep
So as you can read here, Haley is employed now with the Knox County Nutrition Department, and she is at Amherst Elementary School. Elena Brooks, come on up. Elena is employed as a dietary aide, and I don't want to get this name wrong, at Island Home Park Health and Rehab Center, and it's a Hillcrest community. And she says this about her job. So, good job. Michael Brooks, come on up, Michael.
Good job.
And as Miss Lori said earlier, Michael is employed as a custodian at Mount Olive Elementary. Sherry Elmore, come on up. And Sherry is employed as a custodian at South Doyle Middle School. All right, Meg, come on up. Megan Hurd. And Meg hasn't started her job yet. She starts in about 2 weeks, and she will be at the Arnstein Jewish Community Center as a summer camp counselor. Well, we are very proud of you all, and each of you has shown so much determination and strength. Coming through this program is not easy. It's a lot of stamina to come in. Our interns come in and work 5.5 hours a day in these internships, and then they have about 90 minutes of instruction at the end of the day. And some of them, we're very thankful to Ryan and the transportation department, but some of them ride a long time to get here. And so, you wake up in the morning, you come. That's hard for high schoolers. They're not used to waking up early like elementary schoolers are. And then they start work right away. With very little complaint when you consider what we've asked them to come in here and do and how different that is from a typical high school day for them. They got to know lots of different people this year and make a lot of relationships and partners, but there's a lot of us here that supported you and just couldn't be prouder of you as you go out into the workforce and make money. And I know that each one of you is excited about that, having your own money. So yeah, all right. We're gonna ask Miss Casey to come right back. And she will do some closing remarks. And Travis and Ashley, if you all want to stay right here. Thank you.
Before we do that, graduates, can we have you up here for a group picture, please? You come right up front.
Pretend you like each other. Smile, Alina.
Thank you, guys. One more round of applause. All right, Miller took my notes, so we'll be good. All right, thank you guys again so much for being here. We are going to ask Travis and Ashley to come up for a special presentation just real quick before we start into another celebration and dismiss you guys. If you'll just hang on for just a few more minutes, I'll invite you guys up.
We have one last award we would like to present, so we would request that Dr. Brown and Dr. Loy come up. Surprise. Thank you. I'm Ashley Copeland. I'm the Director of Employment at Sertoma of Knoxville and get the privilege of partnering with KCS for the 3 transition model project search programs. And this is Travis Fox. He's our job developer with Sertoma. We appreciate all of our Sertoma staff members that provide the direct support each day. We couldn't do it without them. And at this time, we'd like to recognize Knox County Schools for your motivation and willingness to come on board as a host site for Project Search. Your commitment to providing meaningful opportunities for individuals we serve is truly commendable. Programs like this cannot succeed without the dedication and support of the leadership and from every employee at the training locations. We're sincerely grateful for your partnership. As a token of our appreciation, we'd like to present an award to you in your honor. Thank you for being an awesome, outstanding employer and partner in this important work. Thank you.
All right, that is all we have for this portion, but that's not all we have for you. We want to continue to celebrate. So we do have some refreshments over here. We've got a photo booth set up if you would like to take pictures with anyone. But we just want to thank you again for coming and for celebrating this first year with us. As Mr. Deal said, nobody's going to top you guys. We hope that the next group that comes in is cool, but they're not going to be as cool as you. So thank you so much.